You're listening to Can't Stop Radio.
And again.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? This is Billy D, the General himself. How are you today?
I'm good.
That's good. I just want to say much welcome.
Thank you.
You know, I'm here in the Poughkeepsie area, and people been waiting for you, you know? And I want to tell you, it's
really?
very, 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 very cold here. Within today and tomorrow.
Well, you know what? It kind of warmed up here in Florida. I'm wearing a jacket and I'm sweating.
Where are you now?
I'm in Miami, the Miami area.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's not so cold today.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, this is I Billy D, Original General, and we have on the line today. I'm going to let her introduce herself to the people. Who do we have on the line today?
It's Fiona, the one and only.
Yes. Some people might be wondering who she is. So tell the people who you are and how long you've been doing this.
Well, I've been branded South Florida Songbird, and I've been doing music since I was about 17, 18. So it's been years.
Okay. So basically what you would say now, you are a veteran in the in this business right about now.
Yeah, semi-veteran. I'm almost there.
Well, you know, I've been listening to your music a long time, and been playing them for a long time also, you know.
Wow. I don't know if I'm starstruck of my own self, but it is always like, you know, fascinating when I hear people say, "Oh, they're playing your music." It makes me feel like I just started music and I'm just hearing my song on the radio for the first time. You know that feeling? I still get it. So bear with me a little.
I understand what you're saying, but you know, I mean, I want to say thanks to you for, you know, I mean, just giving us the pleasure to do the interview with you. You know, I've been listening for a long time. You know, I mean, I love your music. The people, whenever I play your music, the people always give me a positive, free feedback. You know.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's very motivating and encouraging too. I mean, you know, music business can be like really cutthroat. It's like dog eat dog. So I always value the opinions, you know, of my fans. When I write most of my songs based on experiences, not of only myself, but, you know, of my fans. I always ask their opinion, like, hey, what do you think my next topic or my next single should be, you know? So I really appreciate the fans, their support. I'm just overwhelmed.
Right. I could go back to like the Love Bomb rhythm. And a lot of people might not even know that rhythm, you know what I mean? But boy, I tell you, back then, you know, yeah.
But you know what? I'm not good for knowing like track titles, but I just know when a track sounds really good to me, and whatever it speaks to me, a song just comes out.
Right. And I see you do a lot of collaboration with like Five Cartels and, you know what I mean, many more, you know.
Right. Yeah, so, I am fortunate to have worked with a lot of great musicians and artists like Freddie McGregor, Lukie D. I collaborated with, Lloyd Brown, and Pam Hall. That was like my first collaboration years ago, and it was mind blowing. You know, it shows growth when you get to, you know, step it up and work with the next person in line or the person that's out there and doing their thing, and they request you. It's mind blowing.
Right. Well, like I say, you know, I mean, this station is yours, just like, you know, I mean, for the people out there. If you're out there, you could just pick the phone up anytime. You could just call. You know, I mean, you don't need an invitation. You know, I mean, especially when DJ Hardway and Billy D's around. You know.
Okay, see, now I know that. I will definitely be calling.
Not a problem. Is there any advice that you could give to the younger younger generation that's coming up? You know what I mean? Because you have some of these young artists that are coming up and they just rush their things and it's like a 1 week drop and that's it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know what? I don't want to sound cliche by saying, you know, stick to your dreams and don't let anyone deter you from that. But at the same time, like you said about rushing it, it's very important to think about what you're doing. See where you want to be. See where you see yourself with your writing or your vocalizing, you know. Don't just jump in and go, you know, music and I did one song and it's on the radio and I made it. No. Because you know what? It took years for me to get to where I am, and it took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of disappointing moments. It took a lot of, you know, inspiring moments, and it's a combination of both. But at the end of the day, it does take hard work. So you put in the hard work, and you will see the results. Just don't rush it. Take your time. Make sure that the songs you put out there are influential and inspirational and positive. I can't stress that enough. Because my daughter at 12, her favorite singer is Freddie McGregor, and that was her choice on her own since she was little.
Right.
You know, so make sure whatever you're doing, as I would say, if your mom can listen to it, then it's fine. And I make sure everything I do, my mom is able to listen and not feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm proud of my daughter, but, you know, just let them not have to say no buts in there. You know, but at the end of the day, just put a lot of hard work in, and you stick with it, you'll see good results. And tell.
And it's funny you say that because, you know what I mean, some of these singers now are entertainer now. I don't even think they do that anymore. They just do whatever they feel like doing, and they think it's just right, you know?
Exactly. It's like, my philosophy is you have a lot of people that listen to reggae music and dance hall, and, you know, it covers every kind of topic or subject. But when you think about how many of those people that will go to a session to listen to certain music, how many of them will really buy the actual CD and listen to it at home? You know what I'm saying? I got to think about that as well. Like, I can't just write a song because it sounds good and everybody else in the studio says it sounds good. At the end of the day, I got to think about where it's going to be a year or 2 years from there. And will people buy the CD, or will they just wait to go to a club or get a burn-off from a friend?
Right.
So, yeah, I got to think about my fans on a high level. I can't just throw a song out there and go, oh, they're like it. No, I got to show them the respect that they show me.
Right.
You know, I am writing for them, and these fans are the fans that put me where I am. So I can't just take it for granted and disregard and go, oh, I'm going to just write this song because for right's sake, or I got to put a lot of thought into it, like what group am I aiming at? And, you know, my youngest fan was 9 years old.
Wow.
9 years old, and yeah, that blew my mind. She was 9 years old, and she was eager to meet me, and that opened my eyes to how careful I am and how I need to be when I'm wording a song. If a 9-year-old can listen to it and go, oh, that's my favorite song, then half the battle is won.
Right,
you know?
right. Any tours coming up? Anything that's going on right now?
Well, I have the Champagne and Red Roses show, as you know. But in terms of project, we are in the studio right now working on the next project. And because we don't rush anything, you know, we're putting songs together, we're fine-tuning, and we're just doing what we do best. You know, my producer has his ear to the ground trying to get everything done. But this new project that we're doing is going to be, I think it's going to be a more mature album than previous albums I've had, because this is taking me outside of my comfort zone, like on a whole different level. So I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And of course, I will make sure you get your copy first. Definitely.
We'll be waiting. New York side, you coming to this side anytime soon?
Well, more than likely in the future, but for now, nothing has popped up on the agenda. But it's a work in progress, and I mean, I did for like maybe about 7 years. I did a lot of traveling and working on a lot of projects with other artists. So now I'm getting time to settle down and focus on my project.
Okay.
So starting from there, with the Valentine's show, working my way up. So hopefully in the near future.
Okay. Anybody you want to big up out there in Radio Land? Anybody want to say hello to or anything?
Well, you know what? I want to say hey to my brother-in-law. He lives there in New York, Mr. Lee Cross Sterling. And I'm almost sure I have a lot of, my family's huge. Those I know and don't know. So to all my family, all my friends, all my fans there in New York, big up yourself, keep it live and keep it locked. You in the right place.
Yes, yes, yes. Like I say again, you're welcome anytime the door is open. We have an open door policy. You don't have to wait for us to invite you. You could just pick the phone up, dial, and just say, listen, this is Fiona, Billy D, where are you? You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that because, it makes me comfortable now. I know I got a home there in New York.
Yes, anytime, anytime. And I want to say again, thanks a lot. And people, as I said before, Fiona Robinson, let them know, all right?
I will.
All right, you have a blessed one, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. You too. Love you guys.
You're listening to